What's up YouTube and welcome to Quake Control, an attempt to make a very underplayed card useful. And of course she's most useful in a location control kind of shell where we can really limit our opponent's location space and then catch them by surprise by shuffling those stormed and flooded locations or the Spider-Man locations around. So the key cards here for the location control idea are of course Storm, really restricting the cards our opponent can play out for the rest of the game. This can be copied by Absorbing Man, but Absorbing Man also has a ton of other great targets. Juggernaut, of course, is amazing if it follows up Storm. Spider-Man can also really restrict our opponent's movements and playmaking potential in the end stages of the game. And keep in mind that all of these are also amazing if they get copied by Absorbing Man. Spider-Man into Abs Man in one location is going to pretty much secure it. You can also go Juggernaut into Absorbing Man to not allow your opponent to have any cards stick in the location that they want to play in. And our last big card for location manipulation is Magneto, also one of our only very high power cards, great late game finisher, but Magneto is responsible for a lot of high cube wins in this deck because your opponent thinks they're gonna win the flooded locations for sure, and then Magneto swoops in, drags the cards out, and flips the locations into your favor. Okay, we gotta consider though that restricting locations is also a negative for us, so we are playing a bunch of cards that can play for all locations very effectively. Cards like Vision or Nightcrawler naturally make a lot of sense because they can move into those constricted locations. Dr. Doom can also put some Doombots there. That is the reason, by the way, why we're not playing Professor X in this, to keep space open to add more cards into the flooded locations. Besides that, Zabu, of course, is a great card to discount all of our 4 costs right here, setting up some very nice combos on turns 5 and 6. And Shang Chi is not a must in this deck, depends on the meta you're currently in, but a lot of times playing Shang Chi into Absorbing Man is also an incredible blowout play on the final turn, especially if your opponent has priority. Last card not mentioned yet, Lizard does make sense in this. Did get nerfed recently though, so I'm not quite sure about the Lizard, but playing Lizard on turn 2 into Storm on turn 3, for example, is very strong, and it's very unlikely our opponent can debuff Lizard in time. Some tech ideas here would of course be Goose for more location restriction. Cosmo has kind of a similar idea, but it really just depends on which decks you face a lot, whether or not Cosmo makes sense. And Enchantress can also be very good, got buffed recently. Again, it just depends on which decks you run into a lot. So keep an open mind while building this deck. And I gotta warn you right away, this is not easy to play. It requires a lot of game knowledge and understanding your opponent's decks and what they try to do on the next couple of turns. But that allows for incredible outplay potential, and it feels very, very satisfying if you outsmart your opponents, outpredict them, or just pull some crazy combos off. I played this in the high infinite rank. I went about even in win rate and cube rate, so not necessarily the best recommendation for climbing, but an incredibly fun and satisfying deck to try. James Ludd. No point in playing Nightcrawler into Murder World, and we would just have to waste the movement preemptively. Okay, no plays. Quark Sentinel, that does feel like Devil Darkhawk. And that means Enchantress is going to be absolutely cracked. I think I want to see what Sakar does first, because I don't want to... Oh, I could Storm Sakar. Wait, there's a lot of plays. Storm left is also very interesting. My opponent's not really going to play there, but then they can follow up with Darkhawk on 4. Because I don't really have good Sakar pulls. I think I want to Storm the Sakar. They get priority most likely. I can just go for a blind Enchantress and still keep Absorbing Man open. Sounds interesting.
Wind, aid my hand.
What if they don't play Darkhawk here though? Shite, that beats my Enchantress. Unlucky. Okay, I can still move Vision in there later on. I could just win the left side with Spider-Man Abs Man, but I don't think it's good. The same goes for middle. It's pretty weak, Mr. Fantastic. Okay, so if we move Vision and Nightcrawler over, that's +9. We could tie this. Oh, Magneto. Magneto just wins this for us later on. So we go Spider-Man middle, trying to secure that location, and then Magneto left. The only issue is if they drop a Dino into the middle right now. Although then I kind of... I need to invest a turn for Enchantress. I think they would... Would they play Dino middle here? I don't know. Thinking about whether or not to stop this. I think we just stay in this for 1 cube for now. Okay, I think we won. Okay, no, Sarah is scary. So now we don't know about whether or not we'll have enough space to pull everything over. Oh wait, I can pull it to the middle. This is guaranteed to have 2 slots free. Do I hit him with a boomer stab? I don't think I do. It could work, but it could also backfire. They flip first? No, they have Ghost. I kind of want to hit him with a boomer snap. Is that crazy? I don't think they're expecting Magneto here. Please stay in this. I think we got him. Oh, the classy boomer snap. I'm pretty sure that they just thought that they would win the flooded location for sure. The Magneto is really sneaky in this deck. GG's. Never boomer snap? I think never boomer snapping is incorrect. I think you just have to pick your spots very, very carefully. Uriel. Okay, we're finally seeing Quake. We might just have to go for a tempo Quake here, to be honest. We don't really have a storm set up. Yeah, for the energy curve, it makes the most sense. Sure, let's go middle. Okay, if we get 2 Zabus down and draw Spider-Man, we can be toxic on turn 5. I think I like it. I just need to draw Spider-Man in the next 2 turns. I see what you did there. Oh shit, movement kind of counters my Spider-Man line of play. Let's see. Let's see if we can find the Spider-Man. Ooh, that's scary. Oh, the issue is if we Spider-Man the left, we can still lose to Heimdall. We kind of need to put him middle and right, and we have to hope that we actually win middle. It's not going to be easy because we don't have a huge card to follow up here. Kind of need something like a Magneto. Maybe, but I assume they're going to kick Dagger into the middle and she's going to be hard to beat. Oh, it's Human Torch. Ah, but still Heimdall kind of beats me, eh? Oh, no, never mind. Oh yes, Heimdall does definitely beat me. This is where I would need Shang. I mean, for the content, right? If they have it, they have it. This power distribution here is a bit nicer, I think. Am I winning the left? I gotta win right side and left side if they go Heimdall. Heimdall moves everything here out, so we win this. We just go tall here. Guess we try this. Seems like the best play. So it's probably not Heimdall. In which case we might be fine. What's the other card? Oh, they have something from Beast that costs 0. It's just an Iron Fist. Oh my goodness, the last second shift up in power was huge. Like getting the Lizard Enchantress. Otherwise, like if I would have kept my first line of play, I would have had 1 less power here. And we would have lost on tiebreakers by a huge margin. Whew, GG's. Why don't I run leader? Because I don't run cards like Wave or Sandman. There's a good chance our opponents play multiple cards on the final turn, and leader only copies the biggest. Okay, Nova always reeks of Killmonger. We can win 1 location with Storm Jug. Be some destroy deck. Oh no! Oh, my whole game plan is gone. No, we had full control. No! Okay, maybe we can get a destroy card kicked away here. We can just Juggernaut into Absman. That's also quite evil. We just hope Wolverine won't go middle, basically. Uh-huh. Not caring about the draw, okay. We lock them out of what? We can lock them out of 1 location. I guess the right side and play for middle or left. Spider-Man middle might be smart as well. They're unlikely to play there now. I'm just scared of Wolverine bouncing there and taking it over. Because if I like Spidey middle, move Nightcrawler in and then Doom, we kind of have this one secured. Interesting game. We have 2 good options for the final turn. Okay, right side secured. Winning one of the other 2 is still not that easy. Ooh, depending where Wolverine jumps, it might not be secured actually. Lucky us. Well, but if they go for another destroy, we're in trouble. Shang left is generally good here, right?
Opponent snapped.
It really depends on if they destroy Wolverine or not. What is their play? Just like Taskmaster? For some reason I'm thinking Taskmaster middle. Oh! The one and only Yugi is in the house. 7 years of poker experience are finally paying off. GG's. Squirrel girl. Lol. Okay. Wait, I didn't pay attention. Storm got discarded, Yondu got discarded, so it's probably Death Wave. No reason for us to play into the Blight location here. Okay, we can get an early Doctor Doom out. Oh, that's really good for my opponent. Because we're just quaking for funsies, not that it does anything here. Did I play poker? Yes. It was a hobby as well as a side job for quite a while. Okay, so 2 death triggers right now. It seems like they didn't find Killmonger. Guess we just keep the carousel going. I mean, right side makes... Now, right side doesn't even make most sense. We kind of need the space. Doctor Doom and then potentially keep Shang open. I kind of want Absman for the final turn, though. Or Shang into Absman. Probably just full float, to be honest. We might get waved, but even then we still have Shang plus Absman. I feel like my opponent should be snapping this. Doom into Absman also works, true. I definitely feel confident enough in a snap. Just because our turn 6 is good, no matter if our opponent goes wave or does not wave.
Snap.
Don't know why Death Wave is back. I mean, in the tournament last weekend, Death Wave beat Sandman a lot of times. Over and over and over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not playing Absman here because our opponent might play Leader. And their Leader would copy our Absman as well, giving them the Doom as well. So it's Shang. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just this. Although Leader right would beat us. Maybe we just double down on the winning locations. Oh, we have priority. I missed this. Oh no, we had to not get priority here. So the question is whether or not they have Leader. I just say they don't, and in this case we're playing these two. Just thinking about where Magneto has to go. It could be good, because even if they're Leader here, they only copy Magneto. That was a sweaty one though, because we don't really know what kind of top end they play and what kind of top end they drew. Magneto, Shang. We had priority, so Shang never hits anything. GG's. Yeah, in worst case scenario, we would have still lost, I think, if they had the perfect hand, but you can't always count on your opponent having the perfect hand. Not much early game here. Oh, that makes things interesting. We get Spider-Man left on turn 3 to try to secure Asgard. Okay, so we start off with Zabu. Could even Spider-Man into Shang or something like that. Whoa. Galactus? Really? Guess then I keep Spider-Man. I don't want to have my opponent draw though, if it's a Galactus deck. No, I think he has to go left. Am I crazy for wanting to snap here? We have Storm Jug. I think this matchup is good for us.
Oh, snap.
Still have Storm Jug Magneto in our deck. Even if Galactus goes through, maybe we can pull a Shang through, although unlikely.
Spider-Man here.
Could just be some regular destroy deck. So I think my only play here is Absman right. Although this would be a turn 6 Galactus anyway. Could full float. Well, I also have Lizard Quake into the right side. Like this. And then we're very likely to draw Juggernaut, which is going to be our answer to Galactus. Ooh. Storm right into Jug right. Something along those lines. I mean, I can just Juggernaut right on turn 6, but Nimrod could be annoying. What do I play this turn? I have priority.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, that's tricky. I'm not sure if I'm beating Destroyer. We do have Shang left, I think? Almost. Could be Doom, but Doom is too weak, I think. It could be something with Jug. But Jug, like, jugging the right and left side is a bit random, right? I think it's this. I'm not loving it, but let's try. Man, we're farming people. Very tight games though. Very hard to pilot. Oh, rematch. Now we know a bit more about our opponent's deck. They play Shang, Lockjaw, Magneto, Wave. Okay, so Time Stone turn 1 usually means Lockjaw. A bit too early to play Jug. They play Lockjaw though, we get priority. Do you think Quake would be played more if her ability always moves the locations in one set direction? Yes, but then she would also be much, much stronger. Damn, turn 2 Lockjaw plus Stone. Oh, but we get Super Flown Ramp, but our opponent doesn't. Sure. Gotta put some numbers on the board. Okoye? What? So a homebrewed Thanos deck. Magneto's gotta be good. I guess just Magneto middle. Actually, Magneto left and they can't shuffle stones anymore. That's evil, I like it. I like it a lot. I think I like ramping here. There's a good chance our opponent plays something big left. They have Wave activated. They can't play here. They don't want to shuffle a big card into Lockjaw. So we make them shuffle a card into Lockjaw here. The only issue is they can still play Shang on the left and destroy the Magneto. I think this is good enough to snap, right? Let's go. I think this worked out perfectly. Bye, Magneto. This is a very unique kind of counterplay. And now whatever card our opponent wants to put here to cycle with Lockjaw is going to be expensive. The issue is Shang Chi still beats us on the left. Maybe I'll Juggernaut the left side on the final turn. Oh, I can't. Crimson Cosmos. I kind of like playing Jug right, I think. Or middle. Where's our opponent more likely to play now? I want to clog this location so they can't Shang there on the final turn. Get Prior with Lizards right. We would prefer to not have priority, that's the thing. Because we have Shang. But it's really hard to do here. I think we just do this. Please go left. Okay, clogging the middle is also not too bad. Oh, that's not good. We're not winning this location.
I am inevitable.
All systems go.
So if my opponent has Shang, we lose. Most other stuff we should beat here. We do have 7 energy now. All the stones are out. They can just play Thanos right side. Oh, that was very unlucky for us. Very, very unlucky. We lose to Shang and to Thanos. I think we have to retreat here. Oh, it was such a cool game up until the final turn. Like in hindsight, Juggernaut middle would have worked out better, but it was impossible to know that. Because we didn't know if our opponent would play for Stark Tower or Super Flow there. Rush Shopper from the Cork fan club. Okay, we're drawing a card here. Our opponent did not draw a card. Don't want to get rocks early. We could Quake here and maybe shuffle rocks into our opponent's deck though. Seems kind of fun. Go left, go left, go left. Damn it. Okay, Maria Hill is usually only played in Devil Dinosaur decks. If it's Cork Fan Club, I would also expect a Dark Hawk. We're gonna win the left side anyway if we find Shang. Gotta expect our opponent to also play Shang. Ooh. It's on. I have the better variant though. So I could like jug right into Spider-Man right. Or like Spider-Man now and jug on turn 6. But we have other turn 6 plays. I think this makes more sense. Kinda wanna snap this, but I would if I had Shang in hand. Okay, let's see if the Zabu even helps you. Oh, we can make them copy Lizard. Super Scroll will get -4. Yeah, my Lizard goes right and then it's just move over, Magneto middle. Should be a win. You know what? I'm not gonna snap here because this looks so cool. This is gonna look really cool for content. Could be a Shang. They do have the discount rolling. So Dino middle is not enough to beat me. Their Shang wouldn't work. They don't have priority. I'm pretty sure this just wins. The Spider-Man is so cruel to them. Orca! Oh my goodness, what a spicy deck. And it was Atuma. Okay, so hiding Atuma behind Invisible Woman. Now this is a creative deck. This is pure spice. I gotta respect my opponent here. Bit too early to go for a Sentinel. But we might want one in hand. It's not bad to have one Sentinel here. Okay, we're not drawing. Opponent did draw. We do have Storm into Abs, man. Let's stack on the right side for now. I don't think our opponent is going to play into Forge early. Ooh, yeah, this could be Galactus and Storm into Abs, man, just beats them. I guess just Storm beats them. Do I wait to see if this is Deathwave or Galactus? Because this right now feels like Deathwave. I'm staying in this for sure though. That means Killmonger is super scary. Oh.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, Deathwave. Trying Yondu and not the Raptors. This is a decent Quake opportunity. The question is if our opponent also plays Leader or Doom. We might not be strong enough on the final turn. I guess it's more like Absman into Jug. Could still keep Quake open for next turn. This is going to be an interesting one. What are you doing?
Wind, aid my hand.
So I will assume my opponent runs Doom here. Okay.
Enough said, bub.
Get wrecked. So the question is, where is Savage Land gonna go? Wait, if we Quake, do the webs move? Is it bound to the right side or is it bound to Savage Land as a location? I don't think I've ever done this. You know what? I think I'll try this for science. It goes with location, or then we're outplaying this kid. No, come on! That would have been so good, because we can still Doctor Doom on the final turn. And our opponent can't play a single card. GG's anyway, okay. Seems to be bound to location. It's important to play Spider-Man first and then Quake, though. The sequencing is super important here. Okay. Didn't really get a huge Quake highlight yet. Most of the time, something like Absman was just more sensical. Oh, maybe this is the time. Let's just dodge the 25%. Easy. Ooh, that's annoying. Oh, like good or bad for me? Let's see what our opponent tries to play here. Oh, no, very good for me. When we have priority, we can shut down their lockjaw entirely. I feel like this is snappable. We later on can move the lockjaw again with Magneto to shut down one of their big cards. Feels like we have control here. 25%. Oh, Space Stone can move the lockjaw. But then they also only have one spot free. We don't really want to move stuff around with Quake right now. Although the lizard surely goes down to 1 HP here, that's a bit tricky. To 1 power rather. What else can we do? Shang left, Magneto left. Hope that's big enough. Yeah, Quake left is also a play. I'm just afraid my opponent might go for Doom. And we also have to play Doom on the final turn. They might also go for Magneto. It's a bit of a tricky one.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, we have priority now. If they play something big left side, Lockjaw is gonna shuffle it into the deck. And this is just Dr. Doom protection. We're just playing for left and right. Oh, let's go. Thank goodness they didn't fill it up entirely. Probably shuffling something important on their end here. Yup, something very important. Let's go. Magneto is such a good card. When it pops off super hard. GG's.